Hold up. It's that boy G Kommas. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Man, Junior had Marley G, and I told Junior, I said, man, Junior cool to this day. When we got the Finesse feature from Kommas, Junior had to call Atlantic Records on Christmas Day and tell them to clear the song.
Wow.
I got this shit in my phone. He called him on Christmas Day and say, I know I told y'all, we ain't clean nothing for Finesse, but me and Harley go way back. He helped me with Marley G when he was coming up. That's my partner, like he called them at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. He called the label, they answer the phone. Like he called the president. We can't call them and they answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? We can't do this. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't do this. He called them and tell them like, man, yeah. So he really calling them like, same thing. That's how I tell you, like, these my people, like I say, Vic told me, Harley got to get your weight up. That nigga Junior tell me, like, Harley, when Kommas and Finesse do this song, I'm going to open him up to a different, it's like I'm going to put him, like, I ain't saying I'm going to put him in the game because he jumping, but I'm going to open him up, like, do something for him. So he called an Atlantic, like, man, I got to be for sure. Atlantic going to support this with y'all. So this go right. So he called Atlantic. He called who he called? I don't know. I forgot who he called. I had to look and see. He called them, and they like to tell him like, hell yeah, like Kommas on our roster. He up and coming. Finesse on our roster. Like I ain't lying. Kommas and Finesse too. Mark my words. Everything I say that in the life at all the time. Mm-hmm. TG Kommas and Finesse2Tymes finna be like the two biggest motherfuckers on Atlantic Records.
No, for sure.
Cause they done lost Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
They said they can't afford Kodak and Youngboy no more. They said they couldn't afford to get them all the money they wanted.
Hey, it is what
so
it is.
They don't have nobody to really just push. So it's all Finesse2Tymes and coming up TG Kommas. But Junior tell me, he like, it's like, had not built this relationship with this nigga back in the G. So he tell Atlantic like, yeah, that nigga Harley helped me with Marley. And I ain't really help him with Marley. Well, I did help him with Marley. Cause I told him he was pushing Marley in Houston. And I said, Junior, Marley, Louisiana artist. You got worldwide pull. You gonna get this nigga on a feature with Meek Mill, anybody, all these big celebrities, but it ain't gonna work for him if you don't tap him into the Louisiana artist first, because he a Louisiana artist. So all us in the studio, Scott and Milster, I bring them to Rap A Lot Studios. Junior say he putting Marley through a boot camp. Me and Milster recording a song. I'm telling them to jump on a song. Mister like, man, tell him I want such and such. I'm like, man, no. I'm like, man, it's business. I'm like, don't charge him. He like, he don't what he supposed to do. Like, I don't know him. I'm from Louisiana. Like, I don't know nothing going on. He like, man, I gotta charge him. I'm like, man, no, don't charge Junior, but that's a favor you gonna want. You know what I'm saying? Like, him and Junior cool. Like, they good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Him and Scotty. I think Scotty. I don't know what Scotty trying to charge him either, but both of them ended up doing a feature for Marley G that night. And the song, Mr. was doing a song called Bag. Marley was in that bitch recording a song called I'm gonna put that bag on a nigga head. Mm. Got the Glock with the dick stick out like a pig.
Oh, cause that's when Mr. did the freestyle with Junior then. Oh, I remember
Mr. wasn't doing no freestyle. I was in that bitch. I had to brought all them to the studio. Mr., Scotty, we in there with Junior, Marley in there. I done brought all them to there. They the biggest artists in Louisiana. Like I'm telling Junior, like you have to link him up with them for to do something. So we go in there. Me and Mr. record a song. Me and Scotty record a song. So Junior like, man, let Marley get on there so I can just see how he sound. Marley get on the song. He like, man, no. He like, man, I ain't gonna keep him on there. I ain't gonna keep him on y'all songs. I just wanna see how he sound. He get on that bitch, he punish it. So the nigga play a beat and Marley get the freestyling. Got the Glock with the dick stick out like a pig. I'm gonna put that bag on the nigga. Marley running for feeling it. He get the run freestyle. Next time you know this shit, then come out, it done went viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how this shit happened, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Junior a real nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? To this day, that nigga, like I said, that nigga called Atlantic Records at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, Christmas Day, to clear a song.